Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. Man, this is gonna be a great live. Tonight we have like Carlos from the Jelly Rascal project, and you know it's gonna be a good one. But before that, like before we welcome on the stage, let me talk to you a little bit about Decod3rs, because we are not at the scale of Jelly Rascal just yet, so I need to sell my shit, man. So basically what we are doing here, like we are a decentralized YouTube channel and community-owned YouTube channel. So what does it mean? Like, so for every video that we're going to produce on the channel, we are going to mint the thumbnail and raffle it. So if you win the raffle, you will get the ownership of your video and get entitled to a portion of the revenue generated by it. By doing that, we are going to align the creators' economy into with their community. So basically, like the Decod3rs community will get reward from watching videos and sharing it and get more views, etc. So that's how we're going to add Web3 layers to the creators' economy. So the best thing you can do right now is subscribe to the channel and keep watching the videos. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about Decod3rs. Let's welcome Carlos on stage and start the show. Yo.
Yo.
Sorry, you good?
Nice.
Yeah, just
posting the link out. Yeah. Just getting the link out. Man.
Nice.
There we are.
Yeah, man. Like, see, like I don't know if you see the chat, but see, I love Carlos. That's what we. That's what you need to do in the chat if you want to get access to our giveaways on our Discord. Basically, we have like a giveaway for 1,000 jelly that we're going to send to a lucky winner after the live, and say like so much love, man. That's why you deserve to take like Jelly Rascal to the top.
Yep, I'll give away like you're doing the 1,000 jelly, right? I'll do 3 jelly dogs as well for people that are watching. So there's a little bit on top of it as well.
Man, can I play, because I need more dogs, man. I just got one. I need more.
Yeah, can you join in? Like, you win, I win, and then we'll give it.
Yeah, everyone wins. Yeah, exactly. That's great, man. How have you been? How was it there?
Yeah,
it's just starting, right?
I mean, it's 12 o'clock.
Nice.
It's as always. Wake up, check Twitter, see what's going on, and yeah, just wake up pumping bags. You know, that's the goal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like make everyone like holding a rascal happy, and like even the whole ecosystem and Solana, right? Because what you're doing right now, it's gonna be good for the ecosystem. It's gonna be good for every holders, every future holders, and yeah, man, that's great. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And that's what it's about. Like, I see it as not just as growing as a project. Let's try and grow the whole space, you know. That's it was definitely beneficial for everyone. For sure.
Yeah, like 100%. Okay, so let's start the show with like the simple question. It's the first day of February, but I will still ask it. How was your 2022 year, and what's gonna be your goals for 2023?
2022 was interesting. It started, the year started with me having businesses, looking after my crypto portfolio, but playing with NFTs, just having a laugh in the space. And then it ended up with me owning, like debugging a project, and yeah, now we are where we are. But it was a lot of learning, a lot of fun. Like, it's been crazy fun. This is probably the best business venture that I've ever got into. But yeah, it was a crazy year. Like, if you told me at the start of January last year that by the end of the year you're gonna own an NFT project, you're gonna have like 40,000 followers on Twitter and shit like that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're having a laugh. Like, but yeah, it's been fun.
That's great, man. And like obviously, like launching an NFT, it's a great experience. But even like derugging a project, man, why did you do that? Why not even launching your own?
Because it was never in the plans, right? So I got approached by my friends. Some of my friends were in the NFT space, and they're the ones that kind of got me into the NFTs. And then they're saying to me, now I'm involved, let's start a project. I've got this great idea. And I'm like, nah, man, I've not got time. I got a family, I got businesses, crypto portfolio to take care of. And I was just investing, right? That was the goal. And then this opportunity just kind of landed on my lap. We was in the Jelly Discord trolling the founder because I'm into a lot of them, so I was kind of a little bit, why have you rugged me? You know what I mean? And I said, I know you're in Singapore. I'm gonna come and find you. And he then gave a bunch of excuses as to why he failed. But he just went quiet. It was an obvious sort of,
yeah.
And then when he gave them excuses, I was like, all right, well, just give the wallet to me. Give me the authenticate. I didn't even know what to ask for. I was like, just give the project to me. And he went, yeah, okay. So at that point, it just landed on the lap, and we took it from there, you know. And then I had to work out, like, give me the project. And he was like, okay. And I was like, right, what do I need? I don't even know. What's an auth wallet? Like, royalty wallet? What do you mean? Like,
what's Solana?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like I didn't know basically anything about. That's what I mean. It's been a year of learning everything. But yeah, that's why I had no intentions of starting an NFT project. But then when we got the project, my intentions are to make it work and to turn it into the #1 project on Solana. You know, that's the goal.
Man, and like you definitely have a shot. Like it's like doing like if you continue to do exactly what you are doing right now, 6 months, like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, man, for sure. I'm glad you agree with that.
Yeah,
100%.
That's great. Okay, so let me find a question. Yeah, would love this. Yeah, what were you doing before Web3?
What was I doing before? Yeah, I've got some companies in Indonesia, marketing and sales companies that approach businesses overseas and say, hey, we noticed that you've got this product. Do you want us to market it for you? We can promote it all over the world. And then we take a fee for doing that. So yeah, we do that. And also crypto trading, man. I've been involved in crypto for 2 bear markets now, this one and then 2 more. So I know where we are in market sentiment. That's why you see my tweets. I'm like, yeah, I've been here before, kind of thing. I know I'm not panicking. Like I'm sweeping when FTX is gonna crash Solana. Like I'm like, all right, where's my bank card? You know what I mean? Because I know like I've seen this stuff before. Like I remember like China's banning Bitcoin, India's banning Bitcoin, and what was it? The other one, it was COVID, right? COVID. The world's dead because of COVID. They're buying opportunities, man. And right now in this market, like the way prices move, these are buying opportunities. So so what I've done before was the question, right? Yeah, crypto trading and running businesses. And then I'm a family man as well. I've got a wife and a daughter. Yeah, so you're a busy man, and even busy now that whole gambles development and like the NFT line, right? So you can sleep, right? No, I blink for a few. I've just look, there's my rest. Yeah, exactly. That's all you need, right? Yeah, that and coffee, and that's it. Here's the coffee as well. Here's the fuel. In case I get a little bit more tired, I have these on my desk. And you are a streamer too, right? So like you have to have that energy, etc. And like get like standing up when you're winning like 4K with your 2K bets. That's on the blackjack. Yeah, it was fun. It's fun. I've just bought I've just ordered a new desk that lifts up, so I'm not always sat because I find myself like my back's hurting, sitting down too much. So yeah, I've got one of those desks that are on a motor. Looking forward to that arriving. That's nice. Yeah, busy, man. Busy, always busy. It's the best way to be. Exactly. Yeah, 100%. And I mean, like with the standing desk, like, if you're just gonna gamble with a standing desk, you don't need to stand up anymore. You're always gonna be standing up, and the odds will be with you, right? Yeah, for sure. We'll sit down if there's got a big win. Everybody sit down. I can't wait to see those live, man. And okay, so like your goal is like to take like Jelly Rascals and the whole ecosystem to the number one on Solana, or are we talking about all blockchains? To start with, we worked our way up, right? We had like milestones. It was the last one was get to 50 SOL, and then after that it was get to 100 SOL, and now it's let's get to number 1. There's not much. I think if you don't set goals, if you don't set targets, you're destined to fail. You've got no motivation. You've got nothing where like, all right, we need to do this to get to this. You know what I mean? So setting targets all the time is imperative for success, for sure. Visualizing those targets, like understanding what will happen when you get there, preparing for it. It's all imperative for success. And yeah, so to start with, it's number one on Solana. Let's get to number one on Solana, and then after that, let's who the fuck aboard Apes, eh?
Let's flip them all.
Yeah. That's. I mean, it's those targets are. It's going to be tough. Like, I mean, it's a $200,000-$300,000 floor prices is tough, but it's not impossible. And I think if we do everything that we can, there's no reason why we can't. You know what I mean? The way we operate compared to most other NFT projects is night and day in terms of revenue streams, business models, rewarding holders. So why not? You know what I mean? So yeah, to start with Solana, and then after that, let's go back to the drawing board and find a new target. Sure.
Yeah, and figure it out the way out, like behind Solana, etc. That's gonna be cool. And like, okay, so what will you take to get to that first spot? Like, what are like the steps you were talking about? Like, do you have the plan out already, or like,
What for the next goal? Yeah. We've got the plans, and it's all happening now. Like, people don't understand. People from the outside don't understand what's going on, but like every day more jelly's being given back to us than being emitted every day. We've got like the cosmetic store that's emitting a bunch of we're getting a bunch of jelly back. We've got Jelly Drop giving us a bunch of jelly back. We've got the Dawgs Mint giving us a bunch of jelly back. We've got a lottery system that's coming that's going to give it everything. We're right now. The goal is to claw back as much of the circulating supply as possible. We've got the 20K thing that we was talking about before. That's going to bring back like 2 million jelly. So our goal right now, clawing the circulating supply, and then get the token on that upwards trajectory like that. So people start seeing jellies going like this, and then that's when we get there. That's when we become number one on Solana. Because you know me, right? I'm loud. I let everyone know exactly what's going on. And as soon as I see jelly doing this, and I know that it's sustainable, my grandma will know about it. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna know. Like,
everyone will stand up, man.
Yeah. Stand up. Look at jelly. Like 100%. So yeah.
That's great. Man.
It's gonna be good. Yeah.
No, man, that's definitely gonna be exciting, man. Like, and people need to listen to you more on Twitter when you tell like to buy Rascals now, because it's still free, right?
Yeah, they're free. Yeah. They're very free. Yeah. Am I lagging? Am I rugging?
Yeah, like I think like your connection, like the quality of the camera is kind of like random a bit, but I don't have like a big lag. I don't know, chat, if you can confirm us if everything is okay now. But that should be okay. Like, it's not that crazy, and the sound is good, so should be fine.
Yeah. So the sounds it's just the video, right? It's
exactly.
Yeah. My internet, man. I live in a third world country, so I have third world problems, man. That's the problem. It is.
So okay. So what would be like the not the angle, but like like when do you think like Jelly will have like you can tell yourself, okay, no, it's a success. I can blink a bit longer, take a full night sleep. But yeah, what do you have like a ultimate goal over like outside of like just being top one?
Yeah, I mean that's
in an ecosystem.
Yeah. So first part is like what is the game, right? What are our plans? The second part is like when do we consider ourselves a success, right? That's the question. So the second part is never. Like, you never consider yourself successful. Otherwise, you're either growing or you're rotting, right? Think of an apple when it's on a tree. Once it gets ripe, it starts going moldy and horrible, right?
Yeah.
So that's the same with us. Like, we'll never consider ourselves successful, because that's when you start backpedaling and, all right, we've smashed it. You know what I mean? That's the worst attitude to have. But the goal is with Jelly is build an empire, man. We want Jelly to be. I was tweeting about it recently because it kind of it comes to my mind that I want Jelly to be like Alphabet. You know, Alphabet own Google, YouTube, all these big organizations. Yes. I want Jelly to be at the top like that. So Jelly's the brand at the top. Jelly's the sort of conglomerate at the top, and then underneath you've got Jelly Drop, Soul Sweet, Gambles, Now Monet, and this is in 11 months. Yeah. Like, imagine a year from now, and this is 11 months with no mint revenue. Royalties got stripped away. We didn't really care about royalties. It was not important. We've given away a shit ton of money in Discord. So essentially, this has been 11 months at an absolute loss. Now we've built revenue streams now, which means that we can build further products, further businesses, which is what they are. with capital that's coming in, so we don't need to use our own money, you know. So like that's the goal, is to be, I mean, it sounds like, yeah, we want to own Google and YouTube. It's that's not what I mean. What I'm saying is we want to be a conglomerate that owns multiple different businesses, and Jelly, which has Rascals, it has Dawgs, it has all of this, is right at the top of it. And then underneath is all these businesses that are being marketed all over the world, because that's the beauty of NFTs. It's a marketplace where you can launch something, and someone in India or even someone in fucking New Zealand or anywhere in the world has access to that product, you know what I mean? And they have access to be a marketing tool for you. They can promote it locally if that's something that you wanted. So that's the beauty of NFTs, and that's why we decided to operate this way and go into the NFT space with the business ideas, you know what I mean?
That's perfect, man. It's so nice like to see your energy and like your conviction in what you are building right now, man. Like how to not buy even more Rascals and Jelly and even a Dawgs, right? Like everyone needs like to be part of your ecosystem and expose like in the portfolio, Solana portfolio, to Jelly Rascal, because I mean like that can be pretty big. Like that's kind of, you know, like that kind of investment when you choose to invest in something, like don't tell yourself that okay, it's gonna fail because XYZ, but like what's gonna happen if it's successful, right? And with what you're telling me, and if you are successful with what you want to do, you can be the biggest platform like in a Web3 and /Web2. And I know that you want to market yourself into the Web2 ecosystem too. So that's fucking massive, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I know before I said like I mentioned like, oh yeah, we don't want to be Google, we don't want to be YouTube.
Yeah.
But why not have those aspirations? That Google weren't Google before Google became Google. You know what I mean? There was a small company. There was a small company that had this great idea. Now, why do we do something similar and then take this out of the NFT marketplace and out of Solana and all of this into Web2, but then funnel that money back into Solana? You know what I mean? Why can't we build one of the biggest conglomerates in the world with all these companies operating underneath it, making essentially billions, right? You could get to a point where you're making billions and billions of dollars, and then that money gets funneled back into Solana, into holders, and rewarding them massively, you know?
Yeah.
I know the goal, it sounds crazy to think that, right? But it's not impossible. Like it's not impossible. And the startup that we have, the startup that you have in an NFT space is a much better market condition and a much better space than opening a business locally and trying to succeed there, because again, you've got the whole world, you've got eyes everywhere looking at your project. You know what I mean? So you're in a much better marketplace to succeed if you do things right, because it can. I mean, if you do things wrong, it can all come crashing down massively. You see that on certain projects, right? Do things right, you're destined for success. Like in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, like that's like the double-edged sword when like your project can like easily go to 100x, but you can also like go to zero, like just from one announcement, right, or one hack on your Discord, etc. So yeah, that's a tricky part of NFTs.
For sure.
Okay, I got a question from the audience, a comment, like what's the best way to onboard like Web2 people who are new to Web3? Is that like, do you think Jelly is one of the good projects for that?
We are, yeah, definitely, yeah. And in terms of what's the best way, I don't think there's any best way. It's the same with promoting your project. There's no best way. The best thing you can do is attack it at many angles as possible. You know what I mean? So you're not just going like, this is the best way, we're going to do this. It's okay, we'll do this, and all these different angles attacking this one issue, which is bringing Web2 people into Web3. And then if you attack it in all those different ways, some of them might fail, but if most of them succeed, you've done a good job. For us, like our marketing strategy right now is ad placements, news articles. We've already, if you type crypto casino into Google, it's already the #1 search, which is massive. Like people don't understand how big that is, but it's huge for bringing eyes. Like if someone wants to start on a crypto casino, what are you going to type into Google? Crypto casino, you know what I mean? It's there. I was about to give some alpha, but I'm not going to. But streaming, just any different way possible that you can think of that would help bring Web2 people into Web3, do it, man.
Yeah, do it. No, 100%. Sure. I mean, there is like people in Web3, like enough people like to bootstrap in Web3 right now. But like, yeah, if you want to take it to the next step, like you have to grow over like borders of like Solana / other blockchain / Web2 people, right?
Yeah, man, for sure. And another thing that's slept on, right, as well, in terms of bridging people Web 2 into Web 3, is if you do good for your holders, if you reward your holders enough, they'll be telling like we've had people bridge their family members into buying Rascals just because they've had such a great experience in holding the collection, you know. So if you can give your holders enough reason to go and shout about it to their friends and family, that's a slept on sort of system that bridges Web 2 into Web 3, you know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like I know, like for on gambles, like the people can use their credit card, right? So it's part of like the onboarding process of the wallet, like the wallet installation, etc. Like again, like kind of similar to the Trump NFT on Polygon, when people were able to buy this NFT with like a credit card. When like people who never touch a wallet in their life and barely know what the fuck is Bitcoin. Having tools that have like those capacity of like using credit card and like web 2 payment, that's a banger for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like the way it works with the credit card onboarding is they're essentially using our platform as an aggregator, so they buy crypto and then the crypto will be converted into casino balance, you know what I mean? But like you say, it's an easy way to get people play on gambles. I've not got crypto. Crypto's for nerds. Like, all right, we'll use a credit card, you know what I mean? Now you have crypto. You
just don't know about it. But yeah, I think it's really nice like to use crypto without knowing you are using crypto. Like that's the best way to even use the blockchain, right? Like, okay, so like have a startup doing blockchain, blah, blah, blah. The best way to market that is not telling anyone that you're doing blockchain, but it's your secret sauce, right? And like for having those payment method, like, and at the, like in the back end, like, it converted by Bitcoin or Solana or whatever. No one cares about that at all. Like if your website is in PHP or JavaScript or whatever, right? So it's the same shit for like Web3 application, and that's great.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's and for an SPL token to succeed, this is like away from what we're talking about onboarding, right? But for an SPL token to succeed, you need methods where you can get people from Web 2 to buy your token without even knowing about it. You know what I mean? And like one way that we've got this sort of planned out as sort of an example of how that would work is we're launching a game on Steam, which is being built now, which is going to be sort of like a Fall Guys type of game. You buy cosmetics, you pay dollars, but all of those dollars come back into an account to us, and then we just buy jelly with it. So essentially, you're buying jelly without even knowing about it. You know what I mean? And that's so we'll accept dollars, but those dollars get converted into the token. So as a byproduct of you buying there, you've actually gone and bought jelly, and it works that way. We don't need people into Solana. We don't need people in Solana to buy jelly. Like we can literally accept credit card payments, just cash. Give me cash. You know what I mean? I'll go and deposit that cash and buy jelly, like if that's an option. But that's how you make SPL tokens succeed. If you're just using an SPL token and expecting everyone in Solana to be buying it and using it and all this, there's a shelf life or there's a roof on how well your token can do. You know what I mean? So yeah, but as much buying pressure as possible from outside, from inside, from wherever you can get money to buy your token, do it. They don't need to go and physically buy the token. They can pay in dollars. You buy the token with those dollars. You know what I mean? And then they're sort of passively buying jelly without even knowing about it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you pay bills in your bills and your employees in jellies or not yet?
No. The staff for a period they did get paid in jelly. I forgot what period that was. I think it was like a two month period. It might have been when we was doing the jelly babies to Rascals or something like that. I can't remember. Because they wanted as much jelly as possible. They asked. They were like, "Can we get paid in jelly?" Then we did a vote, and But then after that, we decided that it's better for us as a business to pay them in dollars because it's lowering emissions. You know what I mean? It makes sense.
Yeah. 100%. Another question from the chat. Like, are you concerned with like Sol Casino or as in any other competition to gamble?
No.
Fuck the competition. Fuck them.
Sol Casino is a casino that accepts SPL tokens and Solana. It's a wallet registered, so you connect your wallet. You can do that. I'm not shading them. Like it's good for Solana to have a platform where you can. But ours is you accept Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, dollars, credit cards, everything, and we're promoting outside of Solana. Whereas Sol Casino it's in the name. You know what I mean? Like it's literally
100%.
Yeah.
which like for branding, it's not really good like to have like sold something or the project like sold something kind of like it's because you're close to the one ecosystem. So that's it.
You've just closed all the doors, right? You've just closed right, we've got one door open here, like that's it, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, 100%. Yeah, see, okay, so looks like Luca got his mom getting a game room at 30 Soul. That's a win. That's a win.
Yeah. She must be fucking ecstatic with you, mate. You must be having good dinners every day. Yeah, GG, smart.
Yeah, good job. What about don't they use to lock up Jelly for future emission?
What us? Yeah, that's what we do. So anything that comes back to us, any of the jelly that comes back to us as a like for the Dawgs upgrade right now, just anything. The mutant ape raffle that just finished is a good example. All of the jelly that we receive there, we never sell it back. We just take it, we put it back into the staking contract, and then it gets re-emitted.
Okay.
Like that.
Sorry, I interrupt you, but like about that, like about the restaking. Okay, so you have like a max supply of 50 million, right?
Yeah.
If you collect your stack, like if you have like a max supply, like kind of dust, right? Like for me, like I like dust and like the end of the emission, because then first, I don't know what's gonna be like the next step for dust, but I can expect, for example, like a new listing on like a centralized platform, and then like everyone needs to buy. So like the buy pressure, it should be higher than the sell pressure, like because obviously like it's not redirected and no one is getting for free anymore. It's fully redistributed. But by the fact that you are like taking the jelly and then putting back to the stacking platform, then like even if like Paul get the jellies of from Jack, like it's like virtually increase the current supply, no, like the max supply, because it's always put back into the ecosystem. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the max suppliers are always going to be 50 million.
Yes.
The way we've used our token and the way just let's strip it back right to where every idea starts as a for us, right? Is the three core foundations of how we operate is how to increase the buying pressure on jelly through utility, how to reduce the selling pressure through utility, and how to lower emissions. We do all the different things possible to increase buying pressure on the token from outside of our community, reduce the selling pressure from our holders. So go and do this, you can go and do this with a token, and it's not something that's got a lifespan, right? It's not something that's got a shelf life. This is a utility that will last forever, as long as we want it to last for. And reduce the emissions by, as an example, you can take your Rascal. Eventually, this is what's being built. You take your Rascal, you stake it on gambles, you get casino benefits on gambles like rake back, maybe some bonus codes for having your Rascal there or whatever.
Yes.
But because you've got it on gambles, you're now no longer staking it for jelly. So you're lowering the emissions. Like that Rascal is now not emitting jelly.
Yes.
And there's only ever going to be 6,666 NFTs that stake for jelly. And as a sort of a metric to look at is Rollbit. They have 20,000 NFTs that are all on their casino being used for casino benefits. So people are holding them so they get all of the casino benefits, right? Now, if we only have 3,000 NFTs on there, that means the emissions will drop by half. You know what I mean? So that's a cool metric to look at. The reason we decided to reproduce jelly or recirculate jelly through their staking is because we want Rascals to always have that benefit. Now, it makes our job harder because we have to keep working hard. We have to keep adding more and more buying pressure, reduce selling pressure. We have to keep doing all this different stuff. But if you can create enough buying pressure, if you can create enough use case, if you can create enough value for the token, having it recirculated means that your NFT is going to go fucking crazy once that because it's always if jelly is like this and people see jellies like this, they're going to think, oh, these Rascals are always going to be earning this token, which means I can fucking retire. If I hold this NFT, I can retire. You know what I mean? That's the goal there.
Yeah, I mean, like, you always have an ROI of like your SPL token based on like the jelly that you got like 2 years ago at 0.1 Sol, right? So that's cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and you never need to worry. Like I know, like let's use Degens as an example, right? A lot of people are concerned that, we're concerned. I mean, it's not even a thing anymore, but they were concerned that once Degens stopped producing dust, which they're pretty much done, right? I mean, it's like 1.7 something a day. Where does the NFT get its value from? You know what I mean? Like, why are people going to hold that NFT if they don't get any dust, kind of thing?
Point.
yeah. Now you got the D points that have come in, which is cool. But that's the thing, right? With Rascals, you don't need to have that worry. You don't need to have that worry of where once these emissions have dried up, what happens to the price of this? Because it's never going to happen. All that's going to happen is once, like, if you buy now, when you see that upwards trend on Jelly, once, like, the question you're going to have, which is a positive question, is if this Jelly keeps going fucking up like this, how much is this Rascal going to be worth? You know what I mean? So it's a different mindset as an investor, to sort of, instead of having worries, you have these like positive thoughts of, if this goes up to, if Jelly goes to fucking $30, then I'm earning this much money a day. How much is this one NFT going to be worth? You know what I mean? So that's, and it will happen, man. Like, we're confident. We've laid out all the plans. We know, like, if we keep building around those core fundamentals of Jelly, it's going to happen for sure.
Oh, that's good. So okay. So what would be a fair price of like the Jelly with the current ecosystem? Do you think?
Honestly, it's whatever people set the price out as, right? That's the honest answer is, we don't set the price. Community sets price, not the project. Like, remember that in the bull market, everyone delist. Everyone's got like 50 soul floor price in the name. So like, in honesty, like in reality, like in this situation, whatever the people sell it at, we as a project, we don't focus on the price of Jelly. I never look at the price of Jelly. I don't care what the price of Jelly is. What we focus on is use case, the tokenomics side of things. And then as a byproduct of the work there, it'll go up in price. You know what I mean? If we keep building, like if we sat down and just looked at the price of Jelly and just sat there looking at it all day, like, nothing's going to get done. But if we work on buying pressure, use case, utility for the token, all of this, then all of the work that we do there will affect the price of Jelly in a positive way. You know what I mean? So to put a fair estimation on the price of Jelly right now, I'd say $1,000. No, I'm joking. Let's go. I would say it's that we don't set the price. It's not up to us.
Market price.
Yeah.
The market is always right.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you have any alphas about like for the infected rascals?
No, there's no alpha. Like, infected rascals was a free airdrop. What I would say for people that don't know is it's a deflationary supply because they get burnt for cosmetics. So it's a deflationary supply that's always going to have demand. It's a long-term play. If you want a store of wealth in something that's probably going to go up in price, it's a decent asset to hold on to. But all it does is get burnt. All they do is get burnt. For every cosmetic, it's a minimum of 2 infected rascals that get burnt every time. So it's going to take a while, but eventually they'll go up in price, in my opinion. But they were just a free airdrop for our holders. While, like, what we like to do is reward our holders while they wait. You know what I mean? We were building out utilities. We were doing this. You always have to give somebody a reason to stay hyped and stay excited and stay with you. You know what I mean? If we just worked on one thing and said, right, it's the same way, like, these metaverse plays, they always struggle, right? Because it takes so long to build and they don't do anything in between. Whereas what we do is we layer in all these different cool things, like if you stake for this long and you get this, stake this, do that hold, and you'll get this. It just gives people a reason to stay with you. And that was the infected rascals was just one of those reasons. And then now we added a small sort of thing.
That makes sense. And because so Jelly eSport, like right now the eSport part is like the betting platform, etc. Right? Do you intend like to build like more games like competitive games in 3D, like Fortnite or whatever, like games like that? But then like it's going into the categories of like I need 3 years to build a nice game, right? So if you want to go into that direction, how do you manage like the development time they required to produce a banger and like the eSport direction of the project?
Yeah, like what a lot of people don't know is we are actually developing a game in the background. There is a game being developed right now. So the core is, I mean, we go back to 2 things I spoke about, right? Well, the game is coming, and you need to be delivering all the time to make sure that your holders are happy. So the way we operate is we have 5 separate teams of developers. So not just 5 devs, 5 teams of devs. Like, we've got one working on Gambles. We've now got one working on Monet. We've got one working on Jelly Drop all the time. And these are teams of guys that are all working together.
Oh, got wrecked. Chat, like, am I the only one losing him? Shit. Yep, definitely reg Carlos. That was a nice live. Okay, so I guess it will need. That's gonna be so sad, man. I'm not that interesting. I mean, we are all here for Carlos, and no, we don't have him. We just have this fantastic freeze frame. That's so sad. So yeah, like I guess like the chat telling me like, are you still happy with like the Jelly Rascal project? Are you happy holding those little NFTs and little babies? Yeah, it's completely gone now. Yeah, that's definitely a second run for Rascal, man. Like 100%. Hopefully the guy will come back with his phone, or I don't know. But maybe we can do something while we're waiting for him to come back, because I have to do something. Like I faded the Rascals, which is sad, but I think I want to buy more, right? So what if together, like we bought some of it? That could be interesting. I mean, yeah, okay, let me go to Magic Eden. I mean, that's pretty cool. I got some soul set up here. Shit. On the side. Like, say, I got some soul to spend on Rascals. So let's low to high. I mean, that's below 100. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but I'm losing you. So let me put that on the side. Tack, so I can see chat. Okay, so what are we shopping for? Like 5,000 rarity. Oh, 3,000. That's a good. Like, let's click on this one. Ooh, is that okay? I know nothing about Rascals, so yeah, you have to help me on that. Dino head, Rascal, but yeah. Buy. This one, should we buy that one? I want to look at more, man. I want to give more time for Carlos to come back. Let's wait a bit. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, that's nice. So we have 3,000. Ooh. Damn, that's cool. Background epic. Okay. You need the snapback. I mean, for me or for the Rascals? Don't buy that one? Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm not buying that one. Rarity, we don't care about rarity, right? The rank is not right on the screen. Okay, it's listed at bottom trade. Aura ranking is not the actual rank. Okay, fuck it. So, okay, let's try hyperspace maybe. What about these ones? That's kind of cool. Carlos Red, yeah. Mythic. What? Which one? Oh. Boy, where are you? What's up, man?
Hey, mate, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
not okay. That's definitely not okay.
It might
Okay, man. Like, and the guy is a streamer. How is that possible? Oh my god. Okay, like I can't wait to watch the replay for that. That's a nice face. Carlos is back. Nope, he's not back, man. Touring together. Okay, let's have some chat here. That's gonna be nice. Okay, give me some. Yeah, nice. Okay, now we're talking. No, I'm a streamer, man. Oh, okay. Wait. He's back. No, is. Yo,
mate, my internet is a joke. I'm telling you, it's
no,
a joke.
Bro, you're a streamer.
I know. I just said to my missus there, you need to call the internet provider right now. Kick off. I saw the freeze on my face as well. It was like,
yeah. I mean, like, bro, like the replay will be legendary, man.
Yeah. People just waiting around. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Like, I went to, I kind of like low-key, shit. Like, I went to Magic Eden, like trying to see like what I'm going to buy next. I basically leak the information that I'm going to sweep some of Rascals because, bro, I'm a hype before you rugged.
Just as that rugged, you like, fuck this. He's rugged the call. He's probably going to rug the project, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no, like,
I appreciate this.
Yeah, welcome back. We forgive you, Carlos. That's good, man.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so what we were talking about again? Where were we?
Mate, I'm telling you now, I was speaking, I was like this, and then I turned, looked at the screen, I was disconnected. I was like, I just spoke to myself for ages.
Yeah, that's all good, man. Okay.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Okay, I got a question for you, don't worry. Okay, so people are happy, but like, what are the weaknesses of the project? Except like, we're not talking about internet connection, like the weaknesses of the project, like where Rascal could fail.
Could fail.
Yeah.
I think if Solana, no, not even if Solana. I don't know. I don't know about fail. I don't think we can. I think we've got ourselves.
Slow down.
Yeah. I think we've got ourselves in a position now where we're literally unrugged. Like we can't rug. We've got all these revenue streams coming in and stuff like that. So it'd be sort of stupid to rug. You know what I mean? I think one of the weaknesses is my honesty, my sort of transparency in the space. If I see something that I don't like, I'll publicly say this sounds like bullshit, and it offends a lot of communities. Like I don't know if you saw with So Dead before they rugged. I said they're probably gonna rug. They did rug, but at the time when I said they're probably gonna rug, everyone kicked off. Everyone was like, "Oh, you can't say this. You're a founder." But in my opinion, as a founder, it's my responsibility to educate and keep people safe, right? And with the way So Dead was running their sort of, if you list, you lose 75% of it, and it just seemed like a rug. And semi-stable coin, like what the fuck does that even mean? Like you know what I mean? So like, there was a lot of bad signs in that, and I publicly called them out. So I think my honesty will, it does hamper our sort of growth in terms of offending people.
Yeah. Okay. So if you get canceled, you're gonna be the first guy canceled in Web3, bro.
Yeah. Please don't. Please don't.
That's good. Okay, man. Like now that they know, like I'm gonna probably buy some Rascal. Like I'm afraid they're going to delist or like pump the floor price. So maybe I should buy with you, and together we should like select which one like is lit, and that's gonna be. I'm gonna rip on the Discord. But like we can have a break. Make sure like the internet connection is working perfectly, and go some shopping. What do you think?
Yeah, hopefully the internet works. That'll be a massive benefit.
No, that's okay. Don't worry about that. But like, man, I want to buy my Rascal with the goat, like the chat saying. So like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. That's awesome.
Nice. Look, okay. So where am I?
Are you on recently listed?
I lost.
I think The floor is 98, right? And it says 100 there.
Yeah, so that's hyperspace. I want to magic it in, but like they're telling me like the floor is like not correct. So Rascals. Like not the ranking. Like do I care about the ranking or no?
Kind of.
Okay.
If you're big into gambling, I don't know if you are, but the main thing is jelly production. But ranking does matter in terms of being a degen. It does.
Nice. Okay.
The way it looks is not important. Because you can get a cosmetic that goes over the top of it as well, which is
cool. But like, yeah, I click on this one. What do you think?
Yeah, I think a snapback is the way forward. The snapback DAO is booming right now, and you've got
really.
Your friend is Jazz, right?
Nice.
He's
yes.
He's big in the snapback. Like, he's even typing snapback.
Oh, okay. So let's maybe I should I will keep that one on the side. Let's see if like the chat is going to take it off the unlisted or like buy it instead of me. We'll see. But like, yeah, okay, that's the other one. Okay, snapback is like powerful in the chat too. That's good.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you see anything appealing in the immediate listing right now? Or should they go with this?
Let's have a look. There's that ape at 116 looks pretty cool with the bubblegum, with the mohawk. It's got a nice vibe to it. But again, the looks are not that important because of the cosmetics. You see the ape skin? It's got the galaxy background, ape skin, blue eyes. 116.
Oh yeah, this one?
No, a little bit down.
116
is what I saw. It's a nice looking one.
Yeah. Okay, wait, 116.
No, sorry, the price 116, not the NFT number.
116. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, and rank 2000. That. Ooh.
Yeah,
man.
It's nice. It's got the earring. And the
nice. Oh, is that like the PSG like logo?
Yeah. It's
nice.
It's cool. Oh, okay. I mean, it makes sense for you, right?
I mean, I'm friends, but like, yeah.
do you support PSG? Is that your team?
I mean, I'm not a soccer guy, but like, I mean, yeah, this one looks good. Okay, second option maybe. Like, what do you think, chat? Snapback still, all the way. Man,
if I were you, like Jazz always says nice things about you, man. He's always bigging you up. So I think he'll be disappointed if you don't buy the snapback.
So we're talking about like this one, right?
Yes, that one there. I think Jazz will be disappointed if you don't grab that one. It's probably listed. He's probably listed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a seller in the chat or no? Are we good?
Yeah.
Get both. Like, okay, so I think I want a gamer room too, and I only have like 500 souls. So yeah, maybe we should like get this one. Should I press the buy button? Okay, chat. Tell me, give me some hype here. Should I press the buy button or no? Winner, get both. Snapback, baby. Okay.
Yeah,
looks good, man.
The snapback.
Okay. Buy now. Sign up. Approved.
There we go. Welcome to the fam.
Let's go. Yes, it's in. We make a seller happy, I guess, or maybe he's crying right now. I don't know, but like we're in.
Crying later. He'll definitely be crying later.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was like looking at like the gamer room and like based on your documentation, like the Dawgs, like there is multiplier, right? So oh yeah, and like the floor price went a bit down, right? 10 so it was like 130. Yeah, that's cool. So like if I bought a gamer room, so like the goal is to get 2 Rascals because then I get even more jellies, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so the game rooms that are listed there, rank 4. You can fit 2 Rascals in one of them, and it gives you a 2x. So it's like having 4 Rascals sticks.
Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. Yeah, okay. And there's not other rank. Like, yeah, see, like the other rank are like basically like a diamond ending their gamer room. That's a good sign.
Yeah. No, they are good. You know, someone bought a 1-of-1 gamer room for 20 soul. How crazy is that? When we minted out the game.
Oh yeah, really? That's good,
20
man.
Soul, man. 20. So
Man,
it's
but that's what you were saying. Like you're taking good care of your orders, right?
yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Yeah. So okay. So gamer room or another Rascal?
It's your call, man. Like, if you get a gamer room, the good thing is if you get a gamer room, you definitely need another Rascal, right? So I reckon you get the gamer room and then you'll be grabbing a Rascal later.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that you know what? That like the second Rascal, I can buy it like during the second episode live with you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've enjoyed
Okay,
this
let's do
live.
it, man.
I've enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
It's been cool. Apart
I
from a
mean,
little video
when internet is working, it's perfect, man.
Yeah. No.
Okay, let's go. Quick buy. I want a gamer room. That's my gamer room. Boom. Oh, wait. Yes, nice. Tag. Let's go. Yes. Okay, so I have a gamer room. Let's go.
There we go.
And okay, 300 soul. Okay, so you're telling me like Jelly is also a play, right? So I mean, I have to have some Jelly, right?
The guy's going ham. Look at this chat, man.
Yeah.
The guy's going ham. He's going all in.
Like Jelly. I mean, that's what I have to do, right? I mean, like, what? No way. The price went up, bro.
I think it's maybe it's the
Price
aggregator, right?
impact. Yeah. Oh, you think?
I think you need to do. Yeah, I think you need to do smaller portions. So you do like 20, 20, 20, and it works. It works better.
20.
I think.
Yeah, price impact. Yeah, that's good. Price impact. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's do it. Let's buy some Jelly. Let's pump the bag of the chat.
There we go. Yeah, he just picked up a game room there. He did.
Yeah. I got the game room. So yeah, like the goal is like to get some Jelly. And man, yeah.
Yeah, what I'd say for anyone that's that likes to be exclusive, that's in the chat right now, try and work up a bag of 20,000 Jelly because it's gonna do you good. We've got something fucking crazy coming for it.
Okay, so 20,000, right? Oh,
no, I'm not saying that because you're on the Jelly buy. You're like, right?
No, but like, I mean, bro, come on, stop buying Jelly, guys. Like, I can't like, it's too like the price impact is too high now. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
2.5. Okay, I don't know, price impact 1.7. We're good. Okay, we keep swapping. Let's go.
So with all the Rascals here, like you're starting your own project, right? You've got the Decod3rs thing coming.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Like right now, the focus is like producing videos. So we are like focusing on like making a shit ton of video like for during Q1. And yeah, the collection will probably come like early Q2.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, like yeah, the goal is like to focus on content creators and like developing again, like adding Web3 layers to the creators economy. And man, that's gonna be fun for sure.
Yeah,
but
man, I think Web3 creators, like the creator space in Web3, the content creation is going to become a big thing in there. Well, you're already seeing it now, right? You're already seeing a lot of the content creation level up, like yourself, like Jet, people like that. They've moved out of the traditional Twitter spaces and now creating like content like this. So it'll be a big thing.
Yeah, like and like you know, like talking to like to entrepreneurs like you, that's my jam. That's what I like because I'm a startup guy and like I like building businesses from scratch. And like obviously like the NFT like ecosystem and industry, like right now that's what's hot. And bro, like we have everything to build, and the opportunities for us is like it's fucking massive.
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
Okay, I have 7,000 Jelly right now. Let's keep going. Let's try to. Let's see if I can buy another Rascal after that. But I want my And I have to do the giveaway, right? So it's another 1K. So I need 21K.
Yeah, you can take your time. You don't need to jump in balls deep. You're just like,
I mean,
straight in. I mean, you've got how many Degods did you say you had? 70
54.
54.
So,
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
54 fucking Degods, man. It's crazy.
Okay, yeah, like the pressing. Okay, no, the pressing pack is fine. It's fine. Well, fuck it. I don't care. Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, like living the life.
Yep. This is the Web3 life, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
For Solana blockchain transactions to fucking approve.
Yeah.
But it's the same on the development side, man. When you're building tools and you work, it's like you press a button, you sit there and wait for ages. It's like, nah, it didn't work, failed, and then you go back.
Okay, so yeah, 12K. Okay, so let's go back a bit faster. Can we do that? Yeah, shit. Okay. I will, yeah, maybe we'll wait. We can continue the discussion, and we can see like later during the live if I can buy like a bit more or even offline, and
yeah, no,
that could be cool.
Yeah, but seriously though, bro, I appreciate the support, man. That's awesome.
Man, it's normal.
Yeah,
man, like 100%. I want to be part of the ecosystem, and I like, again, like the way you talk about like your whole project. It's like what I'm looking for in like a founder, and yeah, like if I can help in any way producing content and shit like that, that's good for me, and that's good for you in a way too, right? So it's perfect.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Yeah,
that's good. Okay, so let's go back to some question that I had for you. Okay, man, like the next question: why should someone invest in Jelly right now? I think we can skip this one. It's good. It's done.
Yeah, just go back before I lagged out and listen to that. That's what I said. Like, just listen to everything that I said before. That's the reason why you should be putting in. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. But okay, like you announced. Okay, it was yesterday or today. Like the collab with like a Stone Ape. So like, why have choose to work with them? Like, yeah, what's the goal of this collaboration? Like, yeah, tell me everything. Hype me in the chat.
Yeah. So we were building a product called Gelato, right? Which is it was a raffle house that accepted multiple currencies, all this, all that, and then during the building time, Stone Ape happened to launch Monet, which was, we looked at it and it was basically exactly what we was doing. So we were building exactly the same platform that was already there. It's head and shoulders above the raffle sites that are there right now because of the way it operates and all the different stuff that what goes on behind the scenes there. But what we don't want to do is like the reason we was building Gelato is because we've seen a gap in the market. Now that gap got filled by Monet, you know what I mean? So we don't want to dilute the space and try and compete with Stone Ape and build our own. So it just made sense. It made sense to partner up, build that platform together. We've invested a sizable amount of money into the projects. Like we literally bought like a chunk of Monet instead of just building our own. It's not just going to be a raffle site. It's got loads more going on that they're working on. Stone Ape gets hard with a brush of weed meta, but what people don't realize is they're some of the best builders in the space. They've got quality devs. PFO's a dev himself. They're really good. The team's fucking awesome. And having that sort of partnership and that sort of unity between two communities, two teams of builders, because they're builders, we're builders, having that unity and alignment in our goals, it just makes sense for the future. It's not just it starts with money, but it gets a lot bigger as time goes on. I'm like, people know, right, like that from Rascals and from my community that I'm bullish on Stone Ape before this even happened. So when this opportunity came to us and we spoke to him, we've been speaking for a few months now, or maybe a month. It was just a no-brainer. It was, and I'm confident that Monet will be the leading social hub. That's what it's going for. It's not just a raffle. It's going to be a social hub where all communities can coexist in one space, which is fucking awesome. That's what we're about. And it'll be the #1 social hub, which will bring a ton of eyes onto Rascals, Stone Apes as well. And yeah, man, it's just going to be another one of those, you know, the conglomerate, the Jelly, and then you got Gambles, all this. It's just another one of the names that we can put into our sort of umbrella of products or businesses, because it's a separate business that we own. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's gonna be cool. It is.
that's a lovely story, man. Like, yeah, I love like the whole narrative of like, again, like the conglomerate and like the alphabet pictures that you describe at the beginning of the podcast. That makes sense. And plus, like with your experience of the industry, etc., like you have like a huge like founder fit with like a founder market fit that you are the guy to execute what you want to do with that project, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
lovely.
I think like one of the reasons they came to us is because they see that like our sort of, they know that we build as well. They can see that we're heading in the right direction, right? So they like approached us with this, and as we were building something, we just kind of like stopped building that and now just put money in that. So I think they saw it. And in terms of business, in terms of my sort of, like you said, right, like my confidence in this, like I know that like we're gonna absolutely fucking go to the top. Like we're building businesses, multi-million-dollar companies that are all gonna funnel back into Solana, funnel back into the Jelly Rascal holders. Sorry, Dawgs, Jelly Dog holders as well. I know they kick off. But yeah, they'll funnel back into our project and our ecosystem. So like I've got the ultimate confidence. I could literally bet my life that this is, will succeed and we'll be making millions and millions of dollars for sure.
That's great. Yeah, and like along the way, like your holders will also get a portion of like this revenue that you are like generating, that you're gonna generate with like multiple companies at the same time. That's why like NFT and like even for decoders, like the alignment of like, you know, like content creation and like the money you get out of it and sharing it with like your community. That's, I think, the first time that a technology can allow us to do that, right? Like without crazy lawyers and shit show, like like dividend stock, etc. Like we can easily reward our holders and people that believe in us with just like one airdrop, right? And that's so cool. That's so cool.
Man. Like people say to me like, oh, you shouldn't class NFTs as shares. I say it as an example. It's the easiest example to sort of put together, right? The NFTs it's a shareholding within our company. And as you said there, it's the best type of shareholding because there's such a small supply. Whereas like if you look at Apple shares, for example, there's millions and millions, you know what I mean? With this is literally 6,000. And it's so easy to reward your holders. As you said there, you've got proof of holding. You've got verified assets. So you can see that this wallet, you just do a snapshot, right? And you see who's holding what. Which is cool, and you don't need to fucking send money to bank accounts. You just literally send it to the wallet that's holding that. You know what I mean? So it just makes a lot of sense. And yeah, for us, like the way we treat our holders is if they are shareholders within our company. You know?
Yeah, 100%. Okay, question from the chat. With it, shit, I lost it. Will gambles be provided for other casinos in the future? I think it's gonna be a problem with legislation, right? Like you can't really do that.
No, we have a license to operate for ourselves.
Okay.
Right? We're not a licensed provider, which means that we're not authorized to offer casino or gaming, betting platforms, whatever you want to call it, to third parties. You know, it's illegal.
Yeah. So it's even like a license you can get in the future, but like with a fucking like a army of lawyers and process. I'm pretty sure you don't want to go there. But is that a possibility?
I mean, it's totally separate. It's just a separate business model, right? It's totally separate. Like you would be then if you were to offer gaming platforms to let's just call them casino platforms, right? If you were offering a casino to a third party, let's say they approached us, you have to be a license provider. So you provide the licenses, you provide the API, all this stuff. It all ties into one package. It's a completely separate business model. They get paid by casinos, so we pay them a percentage of our profits every month to provide the API, provide the license, provide the support, and all that stuff. So no, it's not something that we've ever considered. One thing we are going to work on though, like an idea is another business, right? Which is another multi-million-dollar idea is we develop games. Like I don't know, like you have like Evolution, Pragmatic. These are companies that create casino games. Like you might have seen Gates of Olympus, or I don't know like what type of betting you're kind of used to, but you know the slots. So the people that create the slots, the people that create the algorithms that go on to make it provably fair and the RTP and all this, we might do that. That's something that we're working on in the background. We might create the games and then stream the games and then we offer those games to the license providers, and then we get up to 20. I think it's up to it is. I know it is. It's up to 25% of the loss on every account that's played on that game. These providers get. So, for an example, if someone plays on Gambles and they lose on Gates of Olympus, the people that created Gates of Olympus get 25% of that loss. That's how it works, right? So imagine we do that, and then we have these games, and then we offer these games to Stake, Rollbit, all of these different like casinos. Not under the Gambles brand. It won't be under Gambles. It'll be under Jelly, a separate brand altogether. Because it'd be crazy, a casino offering a casino.
That's massive.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's literally another multi-million dollar idea it is. And we've got everything we need to get it done. We've literally got everything apart from the guy that can create the algorithm. We just need to find that. That's the missing piece to the puzzle, is the guy that can create the algorithm. And the good thing, we're all Degens, man. I'm a massive fucking DJ. I'm a gambler. My whole team are gamblers. So we know how to create games. We know how to create dopamine and excitement when you're playing these games. So why, like, it's another one of them things, like, why not? Why don't we just do it? You know what I mean? What's the harm? If we get the guy, if we can get the guy to create the algorithm, we can then go and offer these games to all these casinos, get 25% of the money back. It's a no-brainer, man. It's a no-brainer. And it could be multi-million dollars again.
I need more souls, man.
Yeah.
But like one guy, like you can find that. You're gonna take the time it's gonna take, but like it's possible. Like if the only one piece missing is a guy, you're gonna figure out and find this one.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Yeah,
that's gonna be great, man. The future is bright, man. And what about your community? Like, is that like part of your like secret sauce too? Like to have been able like to create a community around you, and that read like Twitter, bro. Like every time I'm making a tweet about, oh yeah, I sweep the floor or Blocksmith, like Rascals are coming under my tweet, and then I get spam for 2 days, and then my notification are fucked up for 2 days because like some Jelly Rascal people, PFP guys. I love you. No, I'm part of you. So I'm part of the community, so I'm gonna start raiding too. But yeah, man, like. Is that part of like the culture and that like your asset basically that of the collection that you are proud of and you want to build upon of?
Yeah, man. Community is, I'd say the community is a huge, like we wouldn't be where we are if it weren't for the community, right? But on the flip side, the community wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't for us. Like you need both sides, right? You need the builders, the transparent. You need to keep the community happy, and then you need to give the community a reason to stay, and then they'll fight. Like they'll do all the work for you. You know what I mean? They'll be raiding, they'll be bringing new people in. It's all about marketing, man. Like NFTs, if you can keep your community happy, bring new people in, like not many people selling. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. So yeah, the community are awesome. We have obviously they get paid to raid, like there's a chance they win, but some of them do it. They used to do it before we got paid to raid. You know what I mean? They do it just to pump their own bags, kind of thing. But yeah, it's the community is fucking awesome. I'm proud of the community. I'm proud of what we built, and they are, I'd say, people that invest in Rascals are smart guys, of course.
That's great, man. And like so see, like all of the people from chat that love you. You love them back. That's perfect.
Have you got something? Have you got like a giveaway, something where you say if you type I love Carlos in chat, is that
that's what
I was like, why is everyone saying I love Carlos? I was thinking like
exactly. That's part of no, man, that's part of the giveaway. Like on the Discord, I say post I love Carlos during the live. Screenshot it. If you win, then like DM me, etc., etc. But I'm sure, like even if I didn't tell them to do that, they would have done that. See, like I love Carlos. Those guys are here since 1 hour, right? So like they don't need to write it again. So it's true, man. It's true. Like look. Oh, okay. So there's I hate Carlos. Okay, man. I have to ban you, Alika. Sorry about that.
Did you ban him? That's my. That's all right. He works for me. He works for Rascals. He does. He's a pro. Yeah. Have you had the Rascal anthem, the Jelly Rascal anthem with the music video and all that? Have you heard that?
I missed this one. Oh, should we play it live?
Play it live, mate. It's cool. He's the guy, and there's a decent looking. Oh, my door's open.
Nice. Okay, let me check that. Is that on YouTube? Jelly Rascals hymn anthem.
Yeah, Jelly Rascals Anthem, I think it had come up as. It is really cool.
3 months ago. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. It's Alika. Nice. I know this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check. Nice. Okay, let me share the screen. This one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Let's go. Can you hear the sound? I don't think the. That's Alika. Yes. Nice. Do you hear the music? No, I don't think, right?
I can hear it.
Okay.
That's Alika there, that guy.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
It's a banger, eh? It's a banger, eh?
Man, that's so nice, man. That's really great. Like, chat, what do you think? Like, everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone is already know it, but like,
it's the hook of it is good.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a motherfucking rascal. That one.
That's great. Yeah, man. Like with community members like that, like you have a killer project, right?
Yeah. No, it's good, man. I like the tune.
Yeah, that's good. And do you listen like when you're taking your shower and shit? Like, do you play this music in the background?
Not in the shower, nah. I don't want to be thinking about Alika while I'm naked. But when I'm driving, yes.
I mean, yeah, like the windows open, etc. That's great, right?
Yeah. Even my missus is she's singing along now. She's like, oh, it's in Bali, like because she's proud of where she comes from, like.
That's cool. Like okay, so yeah, we are over like 1 hour. So yeah, maybe we can like wrap it up, like to keep it like around like a good format. But yeah, I have a couple of questions for you, like about like the industry in general. Are you exposed to ETH NFT project or even like the ETH blockchain at all, or are you Solana maxi?
I used to be. My first NFTs were on Ethereum, but since Solana, I feel like as a founder of a project that wants to sort of be a flagship of the community and flagship of the space, I've kind of got to be a Solana maxi, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. But you can be a profit maxi too. There is money to do everywhere, right? And so I guess you're not going like to integrate like a multi-chain ecosystem with Jelly.
There's something coming which is for gambles, which is to sort of a marketing strategy on Ethereum. To promote Gambles, the casino, which will, as a byproduct, it's going to promote Rascals, it's going to promote Jelly and all this stuff. So that's coming soon. I think we're putting an announcement out this week about that, which will be a sub collection on Ethereum. Like my business partners on Gambles are big ETH, they're ETH maxis, right? When I talk about soul, like it's for the pause, but fuck them. Yeah, so they're big ETH maxis. They're in like CryptoPunks and Azukis and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we're launching a sub collection over there, which is just for Gambles, nothing to do with Jelly really. And they're going to be running that. They're going to be taking care of all of that. But it's for Gambles and for the casino, you get sports benefits. So for the sports book, you'll get like maybe a free bet or something like that every week. And the goal is to promote Gambles. So that's our way of doing it. Instead of moving our whole collection over to Ethereum to get the Ethereum guys in, we just launch a smaller collection over there just to promote. And then the OGs are still the Rascals, you know what I mean? Yeah. Nice.
That's pretty cool. And do you have like do you know if any like ETH wealth that came over to Jelly to use the platform, etc.? Like is that like not a bridge, but like almost a bridge from ETH to Solana?
Yeah, it will be. It will be. Not yet. I don't know of any big ETH guys. I know there was one big ETH guy that swept a shit ton of Jelly recently, which was cool. But in terms of Rascals, I think we go under the radar, right? Most Solana projects go under the radar on ETH. You had obviously Degens, they're all about it now, and OK Bears are the two that really stand out where they drew the attention of ETH guys. You know what I mean? But with the way we're building, with the products that we're building and all this stuff, we're gonna go. There you go. You know what I mean? Like ETH are gonna be like, what the fuck is this, man? I've never seen anything like this before. Like regardless of chain, I'm gonna set up a Phantom wallet, and you know what I mean? They'll be in. They'll be in.
Nice. That's gonna be nice, man. The future is bright. I'm excited, bro. Alpha. I'm officially like I pressed the button a bit, like on the screen. I got like 20K jellies. So yeah, that's the threshold. Like a mission accomplished.
That's it. We'll get you into the jelly DAO, right? The big one, which is for the 20,000 jelly. Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I can't wait like to flex this NFT, man. On Twitter, like people from the chat and like the whole community. I mean, I want like 20K views, nothing less.
Yeah. Make sure all the Jelly fam, right? Everyone that's here from Jelly, even if you're not from Jelly, if you're just watching, drop a follow, man. This guy he's promoting Solana NFTs on YouTube to people that don't know about NFTs, and he's pumping everyone's bags. So just drop him a follow, drop a like, give him some support, man. It's great, appreciated.
Thank you so much, man. Okay, let me check on the like bird eye, like the candle, if we draw any candles to see. Okay. Let me share the screen.
Yep, there you are. There you are, mate.
I mean, everyone check your portfolio. Like, I don't know if you all the guys use like Asset Dash, but like, yeah, something happened.
Yeah, Jelly's like, free right now. I just realized that. I don't check the prices often, but I noticed that it's free. We've got the gambles, casino balances are coming soon. So
man, we're going back here. It was like August. Oh yeah, it was FTX on August, not July. Was it FTX? No, it was before. Okay, but man, like something happened. That's good. Keep going, chat. Keep buying. It's free. You hit it first. Not really first, because like Carlos is saying that Jelly is free for everywhere, basically. So if you didn't understand, load the bag.
Yeah, for sure. Just to touch on that, I know you want to wrap up, but we're going to be buying a shit. We're going to be buying a shit ton of Jelly. We've got some massive use case for Jelly coming in the next week or so, which is another crazy use case. You've still got the Dawgs upgrade in. You've got Soul Suite is about to relaunch with projects paying in Jelly. Gambles is about to accept Jelly as a balance on the casino. We're about to onboard 8 raffle. So the price of Jelly right now, like, we're clawing it back. That's why we don't look at the price of Jelly, because we're clawing back. If a project claws back more Jelly every single day that's being emitted and maintains that sort of cycle, eventually they get all the Jelly back, right? It's literally all of it, and then the price, the circulating supply will dictate the price, and the price will go fucking crazy. So yeah, just understand that this is all part of the process. I put a tweet out today about this is the process. It's going way better than we expected. I know the price seems like it's going down right now, but the price is not important right now. What's important is we're clawing back as much as possible, clearing the circulating supply, and it's going to go ballistic. But that's just on that. It is.
Yeah, man. Again, like it's like the fluctuation of a price, and like especially in doing a bear market, it's just noise, right? Like because like my point of view is like with good founders, like even if like you give him like a shitty project, they're gonna make it a gem, right? Because they have the capacity to turn like all of the shitty events, that all of the FUD and whatever, and turn it around to something that's way better. And like with a project like yours, and that's something like all of the stream of income that you are building and multiple companies that you are building all at once, and like with the whole ecosystem, like you can fail. Like no financial advice, but financial advice, like it makes sense, and it's cool, and it's fun, and it, like I'm gonna start betting, man. That's bad. If in 6 months, like bro, Carlos, I lost all of my jelly on your fucking wheels.
Just the platforms are built for people outside the community to participate in. But if you do want to gamble, go on Jelly Drop and spin in Jelly, or go on Gambles and use the Jelly balance, you know.
Yeah, man. It could be like if the Jelly community is like following the channel now, and we do like a couple of lives, that could be cool to start streaming that too, right?
Yeah, man. Like let's get on it, man. Let's get on it. Let's get some content creation on that side. That'd be cool.
Okay, so maybe we can like talk about that like offline, but that could be fun content.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. For sure. I don't know if you saw my video. Well, you did, right? Stand up, everyone at home. Stand up.
Yes.
Yeah, man. It's all theatrical flair, right? It's the same, right? If you do something and you want to do it properly, you have to do it properly, right? So the idea as a streamer is supposed to be entertaining. You need to get out your comfort zone. You need to do crazy stuff. I can't just sit there and go, that was a decent. I wouldn't. Don't do stuff that you like. You just amplify your personality, right? That's how you stream kind of thing.
Yeah, you don't fake it like it's here, but like you just show it like a bit more because you are live and you have to entertain. But like, don't fake it because it's like the audience will feel it anyway, right? But like chat, like if you want like more live about like Jelly Rascals and even like more spin wheels, like just let us know, and we'll see what goes from that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like again, like when I wrap it, like I still have a couple of questions for you about content creation itself. Like, do you have a content marketing strategy that you want to put in place, like in the next weeks and months? Because you were talking about like a web to advertising, etc. Right? So what's coming in that sense?
So web to advertising, we hired the marketing director of the biggest crypto exchange in Southeast Asia. He was the marketing director from when they very first started. So you built them from the ground up, right? And you're already seeing sort of the marketing now. Again, type crypto casino into YouTube, into Google with the #1 search on there. What's coming is more streams. So we're going to be streaming all the time. But from the marketing directors or the marketing strategist perspective, it is the streams, as well as articles in Yahoo, keywords in Google. We have to register AdSense because we are a gambling content, right? For AdSense on Google, we need to register in every different country. You need to provide your license to every different country in the world that has, so it's a lot of work. And what that allows you to do is on YouTube, we can make videos and say, I play on Gambles and use this code and all this stuff. Like if we
but not live.
No, we can do it live. We can do it on, if you've got the approval from Google AdSense, and to get the approval, you need to you need to get approval from all the different, give your license documents and all this stuff to make sure that you're not promoting something that's gonna scam people. You know what I mean? That's why you see a lot of casinos. They even before, when I used to stream, sometimes I'd play on a casino and my video would get taken down straight away. It'd be like, nah, that's a dodgy casino that you can't. It's companies like Stake and Rollbit. I think Roobet as well. They're the 3 that have the Google AdSense all registered and sorted out. But we're getting that sorted. So we've got massive plans. And again, Gambles, the crypto casino, isn't a Solana NFT casino. It's not a Solana based casino. This is something that's going to compete with the biggest in the world. Our goal for that is at least top 3 casino in the world, crypto casino in the world. And that's not a goal. That's like a sort of guarantee we're going to get to top 3 in our mind. The goal is #1, but a guarantee is sort of top 3 in our mind for sure.
And that's already great, man. But reach for the target the moon, and if you fail, you're gonna end up in the stairs, not the stairs, the stars. for sure. But that's good. I think there's some stories like about like like the rig casino, online casino. Like, is there like any, not regulation, but like controls that to make sure like the algorithm, for example, that you were looking for, like to hire a guy, are not like rigged in terms of like capabilities of like, for example, like a streamer will have more chance to win than the retailers after the sign up, etc. Or is that like common practice? Like, what's up with that?
For legit casinos, right? It's all through API, so we don't have any control at all. We use a company, for example, SoftSwiss are the providers. They then plug in the API into our site, and there's no control over what people just play. But then you have the dodgy casinos that use APIs that are not part of the license and all that. It's just reskins of games and shit. That I've got no idea with them. I know I've heard of casinos. Recently, a funny story is one of the casinos on Solana, no names mentioned. They asked one of the YouTubers or one of the content creators in Solana to find a max win video on YouTube and react to it and pretend it was on their website. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? So there is sort of like bullshit stuff happening. But for us, because we're legal, And again, with the stuff that you said about rigging on the games that we provide, we wouldn't be able to because we then give those games and the coding and all that shit. We give it to the license providers and the companies like Betsoft, Softswiss, Betsoft, all of that. They then plug it into their API and then they control it. So they'd have to do all the checks to make sure it works and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, so yeah, there is no way because you're playing you're using third-party APIs and also you have you're getting regulated basically by other third-party. Basically, everyone has a chance to win and it's legit. That's cool. That's bullish, man. I can see multiple comments about this one, the force dog utility.
Yes. You want me to drop it now? I can drop it now.
I mean, I can see it here and there in the chat. So looks like there is some information, or at least question from your own community. So I mean, if you want to drop the alpha, that's gonna be a good short, man.
Yeah. So the fourth dog utility, you've got the three that are out already, right? You've got the cosmetics, the trait swapping, and then you can the highest 10 ranked dogs of the month in rarity will get rewarded. So it's like the game theory. You upgrade your dog, you get rank 1, you get X amount of soul or whatever. You've got the store where you can literally buy NFTs with treats, the token. There's no raffle or anything like that. It's you just outright buy the NFT. You can spin boxes on Jelly Drop, so you can win the NFT from Jelly Drop. And the fourth one, the reason we held it off is because we was waiting for money. But now the fourth one is simply just you can raffle on money. Your raffles will get extra exposure on money. There'll be a different utilities tied into that. But we're gonna launch a bunch of raffles. Treats is already plugged in. The token's already plugged into money. You'll be able to raffle off, and then there'll be utilities on there as well, which will allow you to have extra exposure and all this different kind of thing as time goes on. But these are just the 4 utilities that I've launched right now, right? We launched we launched staking, and then the week after, within that week, we launched staking, 4 utilities. Name another project that's done that way. You launch staking, and then you've got a host of utilities already. There's not. But these are just the 4 that we launched with. It doesn't mean we stop there. We're builders, we're builders. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep delivering. But yeah, that's the 4th one. So there'll be raffles. I'm gonna stick a raffle up maybe today for a rascal, which you can buy tickets in treats, the token. Which is cool. It's cool.
That's cool. So chat, are you happy with that 4th utility, bro? Do you have a 5th utility?
Yes, we have a 5th utility. We do. But yeah, they're just the 4 that we've launched off the bat.
Okay.
And Dawgs were just entry into our Discord, right? That was the idea. Entry into our Discord, but that's changed now. Now they've got staking, they've got utilities out the arse, they've got fucking all this different stuff coming. So they should be happy. And if they're not, go fuck yourself, man. I don't care. Because they've already got more utility than 99% of
anyone. But I was thinking about that. You define your project as a builder's project, right? Because you keep shipping shit, and there is a separation between community project and builders one. But looks like you definitely have both components of building and shipping product, and also the community aspect of it, right? So if you have the 2, if your project got it all, sky's the fucking limit, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I said before, right? You remember attacking it from all angles? It's the same with how to run a project. If you just focus on one thing, we're building, we'll just be quiet while we build this. The community's gonna die. Everyone's gonna sell. They're gonna mint this next bullshit thing that comes out. Whereas if you build all these crazy things, launch all these crazy things, deliver them all, reward the holders, as well as build the community. We play games in Discord. We have poker every day. We have games twice a week now. We have raider rewards. We do everything. We do literally everything. And then if we have those sort of hitting it from every angle, it's impossible that we won't succeed, man. 100%. One part might go quiet for a little bit. It's like spinning plates. You know the guy in the circus that spins the plates, and then when that plate over there slows down, you have to go and like that. It's the same with running a business, man. You've got your builders over here, you've got this part. As soon as the plate starts wobbling, you have to just go back over there, spin it a little bit, and then it's fixed. You know what I mean? That's how we operate. Yeah. sure.
I would love you to do like the plate stuff live. That would be a great show. A good stream, man.
It wouldn't. I can spin plates of business, but try and get me to spin plates on a fucking circus, mate. I'll be dying. But yeah, nah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
No, okay. I mean, like, yeah, okay. That's a nice way to wrap up the show, right? Okay, last question, maybe. Like, how do you want to continue, man? Like, do you want to keep building? Do you want to go back to work, or you want to keep the stream?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Do you have
cool,
something?
man. No, I'm cool. I've got a
Nice.
call in. I can hold off this call. I've got a call with a guy. I'll tell him. Yeah, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. Like,
nice.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I didn't want to
you
steal all of your time.
You want some big alpha?
Man,
The guy that I'm in a call with is it's Polygon. I'm only seeing what they want to. I'm not doing it. I promise you, I'm not going. They just want to call, and I'm going to speak to them. But I'm not gonna. We're not leaving. We're not fucking leaving. But yeah, that's the alpha.
But you can add. Are we adding?
Nah. But yeah, they want to. I'm pretty sure. Like Magic Eden put me in contact with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to talk today.
Okay.
But even now, the meeting was supposed to be right now, but I've told them, nah, man, I'm busy on Sol.
Yeah. Even if they offer you like a 7 million grant?
Yeah, I would say no. I would. Maybe.
Bye.
Nah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Shall we do the call now, live? Imagine. That would be funny. Nah.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm streaming the call. Yeah. What do you have to tell me?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, exactly. Let's group chat this call, man. See, group chat. That's a DAO, man. Like, do you want a DAO? Like, we can stream it, and then that's beautiful.
But nah, that would be too much, eh? That would be too much. Especially if they offer me 7 million, I have to leave the stream.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, internet rugged.
Yeah. I mean, oh fuck.
Whoopsie.
Nah.
Okay, so let's continue to talk about content creation. Do you think like streaming and because the YouTube is basically developing the platform with short that now you will have a monetization on short, etc. Do you think we will see streamers coming to YouTube because basically you have all of the features that you can when you're making videos on YouTube, and it's all in one bet, other than doing the stream on Twitch and the long format video on YouTube and the short content on TikTok? Do you have a strategy about that?
Yeah, I think the way the world is trying to program people now, or is programming the next generation, right? Is short form, bang, bang, bang. There's content. You're seeing people on TikTok, they watch a video and there's someone's talking at the top, and then underneath there's a gameplay, and so it's two videos in one. You know what I mean? That's how sort of the mind is being. It's like fast paced stuff. Not many people that are growing up now will be reading books. They're just. It's all about information as fast as possible. I don't want the context. I just want the foundation of the information. You know what I mean? I just want the core content. So I think shorts is huge. I think the space will move in that direction. Nobody's got time to watch the whole of the some people will watch this podcast because we're in an older generation of it's all adults, investors, all that stuff. But for new people getting in, for kids getting into the space, shorts are massive. Just a quick one liner about why should I buy you? Bang, there you go. All right, I'll buy you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do think shorts is huge for the future. And content creators should be really nailing down on how to deliver short form content as best as they can. So yeah, that's. Yeah. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, completely. And okay, so about the paradox of not generational, but kind of anyway, which is I told you before the call, but what I want to do with this channel is to provide information to basically myself, but 2 or 3 years ago. And to push people into the investor mindset, because that's what I really believe, that if you are into crypto and instead of buying Dogecoin, you're buying a Jelly when it after me talking to you on Twitter Space, then I can like see like a founder. I can meet a founder and like understand how they work. Then like I increase my chances of like getting a big bag, because like again, like I bet all of my eggs into like potential founders. So like, do you think like it's like by serving like short photo or content and like a small audience that we can drive like into this investors mindset, or there is like really like two different crown that you have to serve for the memes and bring people with the memes, and then like another part of like the ecosystem that's focused on the educational content and more like trading investor mindset?
Yeah, I guess like from our business model and everything we spoke about over this podcast, right, is attack it from as many angles as possible as a content creator as well as as a builder, right? What do you want to do when you as a content creator? Your core focus point is how many people can I get to be interested in my content, right? That's the focus. So if you can deliver all forms of content, like you make these podcasts now like this, which is it's pretty long, right? An hour and a half. And then you cut it up. So now you've got, there's been one job and you've split it into two forms of content. You know what I mean? So I think it's important to cover all angles, definitely, if you want to succeed, or if you want the best possible chance of succeeding, covering every base, and also not just the form of content, it's the place of content. So like you have Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, anything that you can think of, to potentially get 5 or 6 more people to come back to your YouTube channel and subscribe. It's as good as, but it's the best possible way to grow. So attack it at every angle possible, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Like again, like for the beginning, at the beginning of the channel, like the strategy is just like making as many like possible content, like every video, like a video every day, two videos a day, etc., and like push on the timeline everywhere. Like we are like Instagram, TikTok, and like the YouTube Shorts, 100%. And like, is that something that you want to push for Jelly Rascal too? Like even for the community, or like do you have like content creators in your community that create content for you, or do you want to have like a dedicated team in like the months to come, like to push content for you?
We have the Jelly Degens that are pushing the gambling content, right? Because that's what we've built so far. But then when we get to the eSports stage, which is going to be a totally different venture into our, we'll have our plan, like our goal. This is cool, right? Our goal, once we get to the eSports stage, we've built these revenue streams first, which was mega important because eSports costs a lot of money, right? So we're going to go there, and we're not going to look for mediocrity. We're not going to look for these small guys. We're going to go straight head first. Contact people like Tim the Tapman, Nick Merckx, get one of those guys to be the brand ambassador for Jelly Esports off the bat, the bat, because that's the idea. We built the revenue streams first, and then we go, and then now we have the money, we can attack it as best possible chances that we've got to succeed. And esports should really be called an entertainment industry. It's not so much about competitive gaming. It's about entertaining people and getting people to watch your streams and buy your merch and all this stuff. So the goal is to go head first. Let's get Nick Merckx, let's get Tim the Tapman, someone like that to represent us as a brand, and then that's the goal. So to answer the question, we've got people now. We've got people now as content creators, which is myself. I'm one of them, right? Which is cool.
100%.
And then the other will be contacting the big guys in esports for sure.
That's cool, man. Like, I'm gonna grow up this channel, and I'm gonna grow this channel, and then you're gonna have to, Vince is like the top dogs. Let's go do partnership with him. Let's go.
Yeah. People will be saying, we're gonna hit the NFT space. We're gonna do it properly. We're gonna contact him. And you'll be that guy, mate. You'll be that guy. There's no reason why not, man. It's early.
Give me 2 weeks.
2 weeks. No, for sure.
I just need, man, if we do a live every day, that's 1 million sub for sure.
In the
too much entertainment. Yeah, exactly. That's great. So I mean, like, I guess we talk about like a lot of things. Okay. Let me come back to the eSport, because that's quite like interesting too. Like, obviously, like I think like a couple of years ago, like the eSport like really took off with like League of Legends. I think like with like all of the streamers, like basically start doing that and like like have like toxic games and then that create content, etc., etc. Like, is that your strategy too? Like to basically not relaunch Twitch, but like having like a decentralized Twitch platform and like the whole ecosystem around that, because basically you have the blueprint. Is that something that you have on top of your mind too?
We've got a platform there which is for streaming and content is Midnight Rooms. I don't know if you know much about them, but they're launching a platform which is a streaming platform where you can literally connect your wallet. You can pay subs in SPO tokens and you can tip people in SPO. It's pretty cool. It integrates Twitter, all that stuff. But the goal for the esports is, I don't know how big you are on the scene, but it's not about getting, because a lot of esports teams fail, right? Because they just go in and they think, all right, I'm going to get the best players and I'm gonna win this competition, and then they don't win the competition and they run out of money and then they dry up, right? That's the failing model of esports. The successful model of esports is FaZe, where FaZe Clan, they've got all the content creators. The content creators generate the interest, they generate the views, they generate the merch buys, they generate the collaborations with Manchester City, with Champion, and all these big brands. That's the successful model. And then what happens is you don't sign teams for a long time. If a game becomes hyped, if let's say Fortnite, for example, right? Fortnite went massive over a 3-year period.
Yeah.
If that happens again, you identify, right, this is going to be big, and then you get a team and then you sign them up for a year at a time, just 1 year, and then as soon as that game dies down, the players go, you know what I mean? Or they find a different branch of your organization. If they are good on Call of Duty, which is always a big game, they can play for them. But the failing model of esports is getting attached to the players and not attached to the content creators. You need to be attached to the content creators, and the players are just their employees, like part-time employees for the organization, you know what I mean? But the content creators, the Tim the Tapman, the Nick Mercs, the FaZe Banks, the fucking the list goes on, but they're the guys. The Ninja, for example, they're the ones. Like, let's think about it like this, right? When Fortnite got big, who was the face of Fortnite? It was Ninja, right? Ninja was the face of it, but he weren't even good enough to get in any of the competitions. Like, he was not a good enough player. He was just a great entertainer. He's the one, like, he's the one that made the most money. He's the one that sold the most merch. He's the one that got the most brand deals, all that stuff. And that's just because he was an entertainer. So our sort of venture into esports is more venturing into gaming, entertainment. Yeah. Because that's never going to go away, right? Games are just going to get like it's more and more. You know what I mean? It's just the market's growing like bigger and bigger as years go on. So yeah, that's the goal there.
Yeah, that I completely understand that, because like in another life, like I was like the only game I was playing was like World of Warcraft, and like yeah, man, like I fucked up so many nights because of that. Like at some point, like when I was a kid, like not a kid, but like a teenager, like bro, I was talking World of Warcraft with my friend. We were playing by night and we were sleeping during the classes and shit like that. So I almost fucked up my year because of that. But great time, man. And like I'm watching, like I'm still watching, even if I'm not playing, like Asmon Gold, which like that's exactly like he's talking about. Like, if no one is like watching your stream, is because like not because you are really good at the game, but because you are boring as fuck. And like even if like him like reacting to videos or like playing World of Warcraft that lose, like is like obviously like World of Warcraft is not at its prime anymore. Like it's not the biggest game ever, even if it's still big. But like he's able like to have a crown, like a lot of followers and viewers, etc. Because the guy's entertaining as fuck, right? So no matter what he's doing, or no matter what the topic of the day is, the guy can stream for hours and like entertain like a million of people. And that's exactly what you were explaining here, which is like the key of success for content creation, basically.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Yeah.
I watch Asmon Gold as well, but it's fucking funny, eh? Did you wash your hands?
Man.
I didn't piss on him. Like, I use that line, man. I use that line.
It's great. Okay, question from the chat. Have you thought about sponsorship esport like LOL, putting like I guess like a sponsorship event like outside of NFTs, or is that not the time yet?
No, it's not time yet. right now, like if we focused on esports at the same time, everyone would be mega fucking confused what's going on. The name we sort of branded into Jelly Esports instead of Jelly Babies because Jelly Babies didn't fit the sort of the theme that we was going with Rascals and all this stuff. But if we was to go back, I'd say we would have probably changed it to something else right now instead of Jelly Esports because people assume that the esports side of it is gambling, right? But it's not.
Yeah.
The gambling was to build the revenue streams, which will then essentially sponsor our venture into esports, which again, esports is multi-million-dollar industry, which we're gonna like smash up for sure. But to start sponsoring events and stuff like that right now, what's the point? Yeah, like,
exactly.
there's just no point, right? We've not got a team. Like, oh yeah, Jelly Esports. Who the fuck are they? You know what I mean? Like no one knows like what we're doing or anything like that. So yeah, there's no point. But eventually,
and like you're big in a small pond right now, and you just need to push like the borders of that our own ecosystem. But we still like nothing at the scale of like the esports industry or even like gaming part of it. Too small yet, I guess.
For sure,
any collabs with other sport? Okay, that's kind of the same thing. The Gen Legend. Okay, no, maybe collabs with like other NFT projects.
Is Degen Legends is Degen Island, right? Is that the one that created the Degen Island, or is it different?
I'm not sure. Yeah, Seb, if you can like confirm. And the chat,
we have got Rascals in Degen Island, which is it's like a battle royale game where you jump in and you can play as a Rascal. But if you want some alpha, the best character to be is an SMB because they're so fucking small, man. Can't hit them. Like how I always play as my SMB.
Makes sense. That's great. Do you play live? Like, do you stream like this content live too?
No, not yet. It's just been all about my internet's been rugging like fuck me. Like so, it's been
kind
of hard. Could you imagine? But yeah, no, it's like this is not the first time it's like that. So it's kind of temperamental. But eventually, we'll be playing games on streams and stuff like that.
Nice. Sure. That's okay, man. We still love you anyway, no matter what.
Thank you, bro. Likewise, man. I've enjoyed this call. Yeah,
that's great. Okay, last question, and then like I will let you go back to your meeting with Polygon saying no. Okay, what's the question that you wish people ask you but they never do?
It's FUD. I like FUD, right? I like it when people come at me with FUD. So I guess what makes you so confident? Like why are you so confident? Is probably the nobody asked me that question. Like why are you so confident? So that would be it. Yeah. Do you want the answers to the question as well?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Answer your whole question.
I'm not confident. I'm confident because I know that we put everything that we've got into this. We have experience. We've built the team properly. And if you prepare for the worst, like it's always good. We've prepared for everything. We're prepared for the best. We've prepared for to once we're at the top, what we're going to do there. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance is what they say, right? And that's what we are. We're really prepared. And I know 100% that if I give my all and do everything that I can to succeed, and I set myself targets with my competitive nature that I've got, I'm like one of the most competitive people in the fucking world. I swear. And sometimes it's like it's horrible being that competitive because if anything sort of hinders your growth, I'm like, what the fuck? What can we do? How can we fix this? But that sort of mindset and that drive to fix and compete and be the best, it gets you places, man. Like ever since I've used this sort of power, this special power that I've got. It's not power, it's just like the competitive nature of mine. Ever since I've used it in a positive way, I've always succeeded in what I do because I know that if I drive, if I learn, if I listen to people and grow as a person, as well as like sort of push and work my absolute bollocks off, I always succeed, man. I've not failed in a very long time.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to fail now. I'm not. Rascals are going to number one for sure.
Nice. Yeah, and like you keep gonna winning bet after winning bet, right? Like from 2,000 bet or 4,000 bet, keep winning, keep standing up, and that's what's gonna happen, right? I can't wait for you to stand up for the day that you're gonna be like a top number one on Solana, man.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping. Well, I'm not hoping. It's gonna happen. Yeah. Like we're Rascals to number one without doubt. It might not look like it right now, but everything that's happening in the background is definitely setting us up and laying the foundations for us to absolutely blast off. Yeah, sure.
Gonna stand up for a week, man.
I've enjoyed this, mate. I've enjoyed speaking to you. It's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, like a great live. I like the most views, the most comments, the longest one. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Internet rugged, but like we made the best of it. It's perfect, man. Thank you so much. Really enjoyed it. It was fucked up anyway. Fun included.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
but that's okay. See, like, people still love you anyway, no matter what. So
yeah, no matter what. If you want a giveaway, they're the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. For sure, man.
Do you have anything like last thing to say? Any announcement? Anything you want to say to the people?
Last thing, I always usually wrap up with back builders, right? Just like we were talking about before, man. Like the safest investments you can do are with projects that are already established, we've already built, already have the sort of core community revenue streams and products, proof of work, all that stuff. So when you're investing in the space, when you're investing in NFTs, if you want the safest bet, buy into the projects that have these things in place. That's so back builders all the way.
Nice. Thank you so much, man. That's a great way to end up the live. Thank you so much, everyone from the chat, for your participation. Nice comment, nice question.
Yeah, that
you
was
good?
See, Tokenomics, have my babies, Carlos. Fucking mental. Yeah, one day, mate. One day.
One day. I mean, they believe in you like that much, man. Yeah, so that's something.
Yeah, no. But yeah, man, it's been awesome, bro. I appreciate you having me on.
Thank you so much. Yeah, like it was a great time with you too. Like, really appreciate the time. We need to do an episode too, man. Like talking about like in a couple of months, talking about what you delivered and everything, and keep building. So yeah, it's gonna be a great life. We had a blast. Let's do another one anytime soon. Thank you so much, Carlos. And again, like, thank you so much, everyone in the chat. Like, you have a couple of minutes to jump on Discord and enter the giveaway. Like, if you like, the link is in the description. Join us. Like, Matrika will like validate the fact that you hold the Jelly Rascal. You will have access to the Jelly Rascal channel. Enter the giveaway. You will have a chance to win like 1,000 jelly that I bought like during the live. You saw it. And also thank you so much for all the subscribers on the channel that we get during the live. We are like 400. Yeah, okay, so 444. If you get to 500, maybe I will do another giveaway. So guys, push this subscribe button, mint the subscribe button like you mint it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carlos. And I will talk to you soon and see how we can work together, man.
Yeah, sweet. I'm going to give away some dogs as well, right? So the way I'm going to do that is in our Discord. So go to our Discord. We'll set up a giveaway bot. We'll give away three jelly dogs in there. I know someone just said, "Dog, you rugged me, man. You didn't give me my dog." But that's how we'll do it. Yeah. But yeah, man, I appreciate you having me on, bro.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Speak to you soon. And thanks for buying in, man. I appreciate the conviction as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was a pleasure, man. I mean, you're pumping my bag every day. So now that I will dip into it now, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's good for both of us. Thank you so much. Thank you, chat. See you in the next live. And have a good day. Have a good night.